What's up, guys? Welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab, live just on YouTube today. Can't remember if I was live on Twitter or not the other day either, to be completely honest. But live just on YouTube today. Give me a second here. So get in here and like my video here before I forget to do it. I see another person liked it already. You guys are getting the drill. Just trying to give people a chance to get in here before I get going on some stuff. 990. Sorry, got a text. 990 subscribers. I am just 10 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. And then look, if you guys want me to stop talking about it, you guys are probably all subscribers because I'd imagine you're some of the normal people in here. Trent, appreciate you, man. Try to get him in on the giveaway. I'm trying to give $100 away just for appreciation. I'm wanting to hit. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers like in the next 30 minutes, right? Do a $50 giveaway on Saturday and a $50 giveaway on Sunday, and then like give people a chance to, and then I'll probably pick up some extra subscribers then too, because then it's going to be like, hey, prove that you're following me kind of thing. Get a little extra that way. Right here we go. Let me pull up. Get ready. I got the wrong notes here. Give me a second. Lonzo, appreciate you, man. Dalvin, what's up? You guys share the video. Yep. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. What's up, Mike? Mike watched me play Call of Duty yesterday. I discovered because you can stream directly from the PS5. It's awesome. I mean, it's such a great feature that they have. Normally, I stream just on Twitter or Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Normally, I stream just on Twitch. I'm like an affiliate on there too, I believe, and I can get like ad revenue or whatever. But I realized I can stream directly to YouTube, and then some of you guys get some notification. I was just playing some Warzone on there. And everything like that. Appreciate you, Dalvin. And then I can get my watch hours up. And once I get my watch hours up, I get to the point where I can almost like monetize the show. Like I said, that's not about the money, but it comes along with some of those features. And then I'm getting very close to being able to launch. What's up, TJ? Getting close to launching the merch store for the show as well. Once again, not trying to get rich. I am just wanting to grow this podcast. And what better way to do that than to have just people wearing the t-shirt? When that day does come that I launch it, I'll make like a video or something like that, kind of showcase what's going to potentially be on there and everything. I think I got some pretty cool designs. I showed you guys before, like it's just a Lunchtime in the Lab. There's like a football version, just it says Lunchtime in the Lab, an alternate logo. Then I have like my coin logo with like the piggy bank on the back. I mean, I feel like I should have something that says like podcast or something like that, but it's up to you guys when you're wearing it to say like, yeah, daily podcast, blah, blah, blah. What's up? Reaction. Sent you a friend request on PS5 yesterday. Probably missed it. I'll look later today. I feel like I don't really know how to use the PS5. I'm getting old. I used to play a lot of video games. Used to be pretty good at them. But I'll look for that, Michael. I'll look for that. I don't mind playing with people. Let's get into it though here, guys. Before we get into today's plays, as always, yeah, you gotta like it, man. Get in the algorithm. There we go. Pull you up here. Okay, today let's just say, dang it, it says my internet's unstable again. So hopefully this isn't laggy. I don't know why it's doing that. So hopefully this isn't too bad for you guys. Normally it just goes away and nobody ever tells me that like it's lagging or anything. So we should be okay. Today I would like to try to do just 2 guys for a home run. Let me pull up my weather. I subscribed to Ballpark Pal. I didn't even look at it today. I've been so busy. Before we get into things, though, I was just live. Some of you maybe were watching for the Boys of Spring podcast. It is the UFL gambling podcast that I do on this channel. So, just click down below, probably over here on the name, and you can get into that. It's on the top in the playlist. Not really great weather for home runs again. Not a lot of green increases for home run chance or anything like that again. But anyway, I do have a UFL play today, but we talk about every single game. Today and tomorrow, this weekend is the last full week of regular season in the UFL season. It's only a 10-week season. Really only one good game. The game starts at 4:00. That's the game we're going to talk about here in a second. Like I said, today is Saturday, June already. That's crazy. I have a 4-year-old in just 18 days. So excited to get into his birthday. We're going to get him a trampoline against my best wishes. Not because I grew up on a trampoline. I don't think he's going to get hurt. I love my grass. Follow me on Twitter. You've probably seen my grass. I've got some really great grass. You could take a nap in my grass. And I'm worrying about how I'm going to mow when I have a 14-foot trampoline in my backyard. That's what I'm worried about as a father, not my son getting hurt, because I'm going to jump on a trampoline too. But I'm going to get him a trampoline, and I'm excited to build it a day that he's on at daycare. I'll build it and have that done for him as a surprise when he comes home that Friday before his birthday party, probably for his birthday. So I'm excited to do that for him. I remember I built his play set in an 8-hour. I was gone for 8 hours, and man, I was burnt. I feel like I almost passed out because of the sun, and like I had balls to the wall for 8 hours just to get this thing done so I could surprise him when he got home. We don't really get tornadoes, but it certainly does. I don't have any trees. There's nothing to block the wind. So there's like a kit on Amazon you can buy that like ratchet strap, like so you like screw it into the ground with like a drill, and then it's with a hook on the top, and you basically ratchet strap it to the ground. So obviously, if a tornado comes, it certainly would take it. But like strong wind or a normal thunderstorm will be good. Then I'll just have to undo that ratchet strap. And I told my wife I'll just lift the trampoline up, and she'll just mow underneath it, or I'll just take the weed whacker under there on my hands and knees. But let's get into it, guys. I know you're not here to talk about my backyard. But my son's birthday is in 18 days, and he's going to be 4. That's crazy. Yesterday, we had the Phillies minus 1.5. That hit pretty easily. The Phillies have been fantastic. Speaking of my wife, what's up, dear? Guardians over 2.5. First 5 team total. Man, so frustrating. Yeah, my son. Yeah, he always wants the controller. Like I play Call of Duty with my 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old. But he just shoots in the back, and we play split screen. So I run around and just like protect him, basically. Anyway, the Guardians were thrown out at home on their potential third, run. Honestly, like they shouldn't have sent the guy. It was kind of close, but not really. So I mean, we were theoretically right there. Then Astros money line, they never had a chance. So we're coming back with some better plays here. We're 1-2 after a 3-0 day or a 2-1 day or something like that. My son loves the trampoline. My parents got him one. It's at their house, but he loves getting on it. And then, boy, I tell you, gambling's such a mean SOB. And I've been talking about the hot streak, that I had in the Discord, and I went 16-0, and I got my loss in that same night. So 16-1 in my last 17 plays. And boy, wouldn't you know it, I went 0-4 yesterday. There's always a way. The gambling gods always have a way to, humble you. That's for sure. So what's that? So I'm 16-5 in my last 21 plays. That is still pretty good. However, I am not the type of person to spine, and I don't plan on being that's crazy, TJ. Don't plan on being too crazy with them. Soft wrestling. Anyway, 0-4 day yesterday. Super frustrating. Jordan Montgomery got pooped on. I bet college baseball. Any of you guys are paying attention to college baseball? What the hell? What's going on? I mean, like, I seem like most number 1 seeds lost. There was a lot of upsets, like where you thought there was going to be a lot of runs. There was no runs in games you thought it'd be an under. There was like 20 runs in the game. Like, I feel like it was one of the weirdest days of college baseball. So I washed my hands with it. I'm up 28 units for the regular season. I'm done betting on it. Maybe I'll bet on that championship or something like that. But that's I said it, I think yesterday. That's the reason I would have went 0-2 in baseball. I would have just been 0-2. Whatever. No big deal. But I lost 4 units. And it's like, man, Obviously, that's whatever. Finished the month up 17 units, not a big deal, but it's frustrating stuff, So, what was that? I told the one yesterday, Monty messed it up. It's yeah. And then people be like DMing like players and stuff like that too when like they're losing bets. It's crazy stuff, College baseball was super weird yesterday. Really, really frustrating day. To the point where like I was just talking to Ty, Ty's one of the co-owners of the Discord that I'm in, the group that's, I get paid through, partially paid through to give some plays and everything like that, And he's always like, you're the only person that I've known of that overly stresses over his success or losses. And he, like everybody knows you're consistent. Everybody knows that you bounce back. Like you never on a losing streak for long. Even when I'm losing, people are like, don't let him get hot. And then I rattled off 16. And it's like, and then that's how I expect to be is I expect to win every single play that I give out. So this is certainly one of those games that does become a little more difficult, obviously, when you want to give out winners. But I've been talking for a while. Let's get into it. First play. I think I got a graphic. Yeah, not like you guys really know it unless you're paying attention to it. Battlehawks versus the Brahmas. Let me set the. Well, I think I set the tone a little bit, but we'll just get into it. I like the Battlehawks -3. The Battlehawks are at home. This game right here is the battle for home field advantage. Both of these teams are going to be in the playoffs. Whoever wins this game is going to have the benefit of having home field advantage in the XFL Conference Championship. There's only 10 teams in this league. Okay, just 10 teams in this league. That means there's only one playoff. It's 2 teams. There's 4 and 4. There's only 8 teams in this league. 4 and 4, right? So these teams are already going to the conference championship. It's the XFL conference versus the USFL conference. You have a conference championship, then you have the UFL championship. So there's only 2 games in the playoffs. All right. This is for the battle of home field advantage. Home field advantage for the St. Louis Battlehawks in the St. Louis Battle Dome, they're calling it. They're holding 40,000 people. Oh, my bathroom door just like opened by itself and closed. And I almost pooped myself. But my wife hung something up with a sticky hook and it fell off and it made it move it. But like my heart's racing. Like, hello, ghost. Even though this house was built. What were we talking about before the ghost showed up? Anyway, when you look at if you watch some of these other games, like when they're kicking field goal, you're not even seeing fans. They're only selling between like in the 50s and they work their way outward so everybody has like a good seat. They're packing 40,000 people, right? This is the only true home field advantage in this league where like a ton of people are coming in. I mean, St. Louis is starving for football ever since the Rams left. AJ McCarron's the quarterback. He had been hurt the last 2 games. He's back. You have that leadership present as quarterback, the standout from Alabama. He was the backup when Joe Burrow came. He was the backup or something. He was on the Bengals last year. A lot of these games don't matter. This game matters. They need to win. They have to come out of here. If they win this game, they're going to have home field advantage in the conference championship. And the UFL championship is going to be played in St. Louis, regardless of whether or not they're playing there. That's where it's playing. They have 3 straight home games if they continue to win. I think they're going to go all the way to the championship. They're actually plus 380 to win the championship. I think that's a pretty solid look. The Stallions on the other side, the other league is like minus 150. They are fantastic, but I think it could be a really close game. That's kind of the handicap with it, is that there is an incredible benefit to them winning this game so they can get home field advantage. It's very important. They're getting the quarterback. And they also beat the Brahmas in San Antonio by 7 already. So I feel good about them getting at home here and then getting that leadership presence back in their quarterback. Feels like a good spot. So Battlehawks -3, if you have the ability to bet on the UFL, is what I'm liking. Can't tell anything today. Well, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate you. Normally Saturdays are a lower day. It looks TJ said he was out in his backyard doing some stuff. Must just got me on the cell phone or whatever. But just 11 people watching today. We had 30 plus. Yesterday. It's going to go up and down. Weekends are normally a little rough, but appreciate you for popping in and stuff. Let me see. I was going to check on 7 subscribers away from a giveaway. Appreciate those guys that hit that. Anyway, looking at Michael, I think it's Michael, right? I don't know. Lawrenson, over 17.5 outs. $1 million. Yeah, that'd be solid. Tom at the gym. See, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Tommy, we're wearing that Lunchtime in the Lab t-shirt here in the near future at the gym. Everybody's seeing you. But over 17.5 outs. He's over this in 7 of 8 starts. You can see 7 straight. This is juiced pretty heavily, so we're gonna need a juice reducer. I have it hooked up with the Braves money line. We'll talk about both of these here. Because this as a straight is minus 174, way outside of being able to play a straight or anything like that. Like I said, over in 7 of 8, 7 straight. He's done this fairly easily too. Outside of one start where he had 100 pitches, but they brought him out at 100 pitches and he went like 107. That was the game where like the bullpen, it was actually a doubleheader. I remember I was being on it because it was a doubleheader, thinking that they were going to have him go deep. Minus 178 is a pretty good look here towards the over. Obviously, Jordan Montgomery yesterday was juiced heavily to the over. I mean, it's gonna happen. Like these pitchers are human. I've been hitting on a lot of unders recently in the Discord. Do my run of 16 in a row. I probably had a few of those being on under for pitcher props. And I took the time and I messaged about it in the Discord. I took the time to break down all my plays and I separated them by pitcher props, whatever. And then the last week of May, I changed up my approach, and lo and behold, I went on a 16-0 streak. So like kind of paying attention to what works for you and everything. Under props have been working. That Montgomery, hell of a fluke. Yesterday it wasn't on this podcast, but some of you guys took it going against the Mets, who's like one of the worst teams against lefties, so on and so forth. And they hit the hell out of Montgomery. They hit the hell out of the ball. But this is a good spot where Lawrence is a contact pitcher, which means that he's going to generally have less pitches per batter because he's not trying to pitch around them, like he's pitching through them. Getting those pop-ups, those groundouts, everything like that. The Marlins are near the bottom in on-base percentage versus right-handed pitchers. I think they're like 3rd or 4th from the bottom against righties. And they actually see the least amount of pitches per plate appearance in the league, which means that they're swinging early, they're aggressive, and they're grounding out, they're hitting fly balls, line outs, everything like that. Obviously, that can be a little dangerous because there's a bit of a lucky factor. What if those balls are dropping, they're bloopers over second base, they're hitting gaps, something like that. But the more balls in play, the least likely there is to have the least amount of pitches and stuff to get us as far as we can into this inning. And they're going against Ryan Weathers, who is certainly, none of the Marlins pitchers are fantastic, so the Rangers should have an advantage here, in my opinion, to get some runs on the board and get him hopefully a longer leash. The Rangers also used a decent amount of bullpen pitchers yesterday. As their starter Jose Urena, dude, he has been pitching well, but he kind of showed his true colors again yesterday. He only went 2.1 innings, so they had to use a decent amount of arms. In fact, they used 5 arms, maybe. I can't quite see that. It's small on my screen. 1, 2, 3 arms. They used 3 arms. They've used a pretty decent amount of guys, so I think they would like to see him go a little deeper here, as just another way to think about like the handicap or whatever with it. And then talking about the Braves here real quick. The Braves have Chris Sale on the mound, 6 starts at home, 6-0 record, 1.37 ERA at home. Dude's just been phenomenal at home. Braves certainly hit better at home. Braves are, of course, the better team here against the Oakland Athletics. Brooks going for the A's is giving up 5, 3, and 3 runs within the first 4 innings, 5 innings, something like that. He doesn't go deep. Against Houston twice and the Rockies one time. The Braves are just a much better hitting team at home. They have Chris Sale, who is undefeated, 6-0, 6 wins, looking fantastic at home, pitching very well at home. I think the Braves are going to be able to get this win. Look, it doesn't have to be easy as long as they get the win, but I feel like it should be a pretty comfortable win, to be honest. On FanDuel, we're looking at plus 106 for this. You take Michael Lawrenson outs over 1. Over 17.5, it's minus 174. You get Braves minus 320, comes out to plus 106. If you look at, actually, I'm not even going to do it right now, but Lawrence on DraftKings was minus 200. So, I mean, we have a better volume or something like that, if that makes sense. So I feel pretty good about feel pretty good about where we're at with this bet here. Like I said, anything can happen with an over. I've said it 100 times. It seems like it's easier to hit an under than it is to hit an over, but it's certainly going to be a situational type. Taking an under on a pitcher prop is certainly a situational type bet where you're thinking the other team's going to get to them, or they have a lot of arms available or something like that. So it's easier to hit an under. I just don't really see any unders on this slate, to be completely honest. So we'll roll with the over here. What's that say? Shared to my 600 subscribers, post movie videos that I think will support. Yeah, appreciate you, man. I'll take it. Appreciate it. Any sharing is good sharing. Michael, I've seen a lot of people talking about Ranger over under his hits allowed, which is where I would think there. But it's just juice the hell, It's going to be a weird game with Ranger and Sonny Gray pitching, both two pretty solid pitchers. Ranger got just smashed last time, so I feel a little weird about it. Kind of want to see him come out and do better this time, because I mean, what if he is just gonna shit the bed, so to speak, here for a while. But okay, before we get into the third play here, as usual, guys, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. That helps the algorithm, like Reaction talked about. Make sure you hit the like button. Now's the time to subscribe if you have not subscribed. We'll get into third play here. But just in general here in baseball, if you're in the Discord, if you are, you're here, there's not a lot. Look, there's always value in games. I try to pick what I think is going to be the absolute best. I look at the Pirates and the Blue Jays, both anemic offenses, not interested. The Royals and the Orioles, you got minus 154 for a money line. You're not going to take, any sort of run line. You got a low total. Some of these games, the Diamondbacks and the Mets, both games that just haven't been fantastic, and what, to be honest, speaking of one under that I was kind of interested in, but I feel like it's pretty juiced. Sean Manaea under 16.5 is minus 120, going against the Diamondbacks, who were hitting lefties at just like a great rate. The Diamondbacks hit lefties really well. Sean Manaea has certainly been struggling, but I would have probably preferred it to be at under 17.5. Yeah, under a full 6 instead of now he comes out in the 5th. I don't know. I mean, it's something that I was interested in, just kind of thinking out loud here. Sean Manaea's under seemed like a pretty good idea here. I don't know how often he was hitting that, to be honest. 2 new subscribers. Awesome. Appreciate it. MLB Manaea under. Wow. That's interesting. So, unfortunately, the way I've been trying to play things is playing it slower, but like everything I like is at like 4:00 here. So, like, I'm a little nervous about that. But Sean Manaea under 15.5, and actually, I'm looking at a 16.5. He's under this in 7 of 10 games this year. At home, he's under this in 3 of 5. He's going against the Diamondbacks, who were hitting the ball pretty well. This isn't the play, but gosh, it's interesting. That's for dang sure. Makes me think that this under is not a bad idea. And he's through just 88 pitches. He went 15, 5, just full 5. He threw 85, went a full 5. So I mean, they're not necessarily like stretching him out to go very deep. That might have to be an ad for the Discord potentially. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's just get into this third play here then. Look, if you've been around, you may have an idea of what's coming. We got the Royals at home going against the Padres here. Depending on whether or not you're overly limited on some of your plays here, but the Royals money line plus 102, love it for the early up promo. Somebody mentioned the Twins for the early up promo because Joe Ryan was pitching. I mean, that's not a bad idea, I don't think either. Um, Royals have just been phenomenal. You got Joe Musgrove pitching for the Padres. Still don't trust the guy. In May, he pitched to a 2.51 ERA, so he certainly was better. He had a 6.08 ERA in April. On the year, though, he's 6.94 ERA. So the guy has certainly not had it this year. In his career, he's faced the Royals twice, has given up 5 runs in both of those games. This was in 2018, 2022. So obviously the Royals are a pretty younger team here. So a lot of those guys outside of maybe Salvador Perez, probably haven't really had a lot of familiarity with them. On the other side, you got Alec Marsh going for the Royals, giving up 3 to the Tigers in his last home start. Before then, though, he pitched 2 shutout innings. So at home, so in the last 3 home starts that he's had here, he's had given up just 3 runs. At home, he's pitching to a 2.61 ERA, and he has yet to give up a home run at the Royals Stadium this year. Speaking of the Royals, they've got the best home batting average in the league right now with a .277 ERA or batting average. They've got the 4th highest on base percentage. They're scoring the 2nd most runs behind the Phillies at home. They've been great to back at home with the 21-9 record. The Padres away are 12-29. We got them. We can get them at slight dogs at plus 102. I mean, like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Is this a trap? Is it a trap game? Royals are fantastic hitters at home. Joe Musgrove has been giving up a lot of home runs. Kansas City's been hitting a lot of home runs. Alec Marsh has not given up a home run. He pitches better at home. Joe Musgrove pitches worse away. Everything lines up. Royals at home is a fantastic bet. Get it plus 101. I take it for the early up. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll lock in for the third play. Royals early up promo on the plus 101. The money line, if you don't have the promo, you're limited with it. I feel good about them winning the full game anyway. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. Like I said, I guess if you think about it, all the games start pretty much at one time, anyway. Yeah, Royals for sure. Royals are gonna be a good look. We got a 3 o'clock game, and then we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games start at 4 o'clock. So of course all the games I'm gonna be on are at one time, So it's a little scary being deep, but I really like the Royals at 4 o'clock. Look, we got 4 hours until game time, 4 hours till we're going to be making our money here. Even this football game starts at 4 o'clock that I just talked about. We're rooting for the Braves money line at 4 o'clock. We're going to be rooting for the Royals money line at 4 o'clock. We're going to be rooting for the Rangers money line theoretically, because if they're up, they're going to let Lawrence and Cook. We're rooting for Lawrence to go deep. We need him to go full 6 innings. And the potential to go after Sean Manaea and go with an under here if I decide to do that, in the Discord like I talked about. Anyhow, let's talk some home runs here real quick. Let me recap, though, just as for anyone that popped in. Battlehawks -3, that's the UFL league. That starts at 4 o'clock. Michael Lawrence over 17.5 outs with the Braves money line. That's plus 106. We're looking at the Royals money line here for the early up promo. Okay. Those are our 3 plays. I would like to try to do just 2 guys that hit a home run today. Instead of doing the 3-leg Major Mom subscribe. I'll take it, man. Or woman. But just to be fair. But how many? 2 away. We're going to be there. Going to get to do a $50 giveaway in the next, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. What the hell was I doing? All right, we want a home run hitter. I'm interested to see what Salvador Perez has done here. Wade in the Discord. Salvador Perez has actually only faced Joe Musgrove 3 times. He bats 500 against them. I'm interested in taking a Royal. We need to take a Royal to hit a home run. That's just where I'm at. The Royals have been hitting extremely, extremely well. Let me see what we got. Golly, wind blowing in at Royal Stadium though, minus 22% increase in home runs. That's unfortunate. You look at the Dodgers, playing in Colorado, but the Dodgers just have sucked recently. All right, let's not. I'm not even going to worry about the weather. I don't even. If they're going to hit a home run, they're going to hit a home run. Where are we at? Like I've been paying a lot of attention to Royals games here recently as I've been betting on them, and you're just seeing these guys just tee off. These guys just hitting the ball really well. You got Nelson Velasquez been hitting the ball good. Vinny Pasquantino. Hunter Renfro's hit a couple home runs against them. It's a huge. The Royals field, it's pretty big. They're hitting. Let's see here. Let me go to my stats here real quick. Hitting. Let's see. At home, where's that? Home games. The Royals are actually hitting the least amount of home runs at home. How is that possible? TJ, I'm glad you said that because that's kind of crazy. The Royals are scoring the most runs in the league at home, but they're hitting the least amount of home runs. That's like an oxymoron. But it's kind of like Fenway, where like you're able to like hit some gappers and like some doubles and stuff. What's up, buddy?
I hear mommy.
Is mom not here?
Where's mommy?
Mom should be here. Mom's here, buddy. Go find her. It's weird. My wife should definitely be here. All right, no Royals. No Royals. Jose Ramirez. Is she outside, buddy, in the backyard?
I like an eggs, toast, and strawberries.
You want eggs, toast, and strawberries, huh? That's what you want for lunch?
Eggs.
Eggs, toast, and strawberries.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Give me 5 minutes.
What?
Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Less than that, and then I'll make you eggs and toast. Okay. I don't know where my wife is. That's weird that he can't find my wife. Yeah, he wants eggs, toast, and strawberries for lunch. He's funny. All right. Has Jose Ramirez faced this rookie yet? No, he has not. Jose Ramirez versus, let's see, Baseball Savant. Did I hit one? Boom. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. I mean, Jose Ramirez has 16 home runs. 5 of them have been against Chris Pratt. Let's go, Jose Ramirez. Let's get another one. Honestly, like today sucks for home runs, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I had some guy message, comment, and they're like, "You ever hit home runs or these lottos?" And it's like, no, I don't, but like today is not a fantastic day for it. That's for damn sure. Didn't Bellinger suck the other day? He's hit a home run against Hunter Green. Maybe we could just go with Cody Bellinger and just call it a day. Unless, damn it, I lost my thing. Is it here? Chance of rain at the cut at Wrigley. Damn, man. See, it sucks. Yeah, it is raining in Chicago. Guys, I'm on Bryce Harper every single day. Literally every single day I'm on Bryce Harper in my home run lottos. Like I'm not against it because I agree, but Sonny Gray though. Sonny Gray is a pretty good pitcher. Sawyer. He's also only has 2 hits on 18 attempts against. We don't want to take anybody against Sonny Gray. Sawyer. Matt Olson. What are you doing? I like Matt Olson because we're on the Braves to win, and Aaron Brooks has been struggling. Plus 2020, perfect. We got 2020 vision. You always do that when you're younger. Jose Ramirez, Matt Olson. Call it a day. We're just gonna do 2 of them. Plus 2020. That's all we're gonna do. That's it. That's all we got. I'm gonna get off of here though. Because I don't know why he says he can't find my wife, so I want to make sure that she's fine. Maybe she left, but I would have think she would have told me that and not just left the kids run around. So Battlehawks -3, Michael Lawrence over 17.5 outs, Braves money line, Roy's money line, and then Royals money line. And we're gonna go with Jose Ramirez and Matt Olson. We're just gonna try a 2-legger here, see what we can do to just get a win. Let's just get a win, guys. Appreciate you guys. And look, I think you said we're at 1,000 subscribers, right? Awesome. It just says 1K, so I don't even know how far over we are. So that's awesome. Appreciate you guys. I no longer have to talk about how many subscribers I'm at because I don't know because it just says 1K. So now I'm just going to be floating out there and know I have over 1,000 subscribers, I can say. So I appreciate you guys. We no longer have to beg for the subscribers. So that's awesome. Thanks so much to anybody that popped in and subscribed. Been super helpful. Obviously, road to 2,000 now would be awesome. But appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys back tomorrow at 11:30 as always. See you then.